Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Ladies, what's more important? A man's face or his body? Yeah, you know what? I was talking with a good friend of mine, someone close to my heart, the other night, right? And she was saying how her and many of her peers, they not as big on a man's facial features as they are on both his body and particularly his masculinity. And I'm not even gonna get into the masculinity part, and you know, I was thinking about that because I've had women tell me that since I was little. And I've seen women go crazy over a man's body, even if the man was considered by them to be less than optimally attractive facially, right? And in fact, I've known plenty of women say they prefer, they actually prefer like a dude with a rough face. Like my favorite, oh man, it was my favorite rejection because I couldn't do anything but laugh because she actually paid me a left-handed compliment. A woman said she couldn't get with me because I was too pretty. Right? I was like, I ain't pretty. But she said, no, you got real smooth skin and you got pretty eyes. Right? And I was just like, well, okay. But she liked rougher looking men. And I've met plenty of women like that. They like some roughness to them. Right? They like some roughness. They don't like a guy with like soft features or something like that. So, but then again, I've met some women, they just straight up pretty boy chasers. If they go crazy over a guy, I guarantee he a pretty boy. In fact, I know a woman, right? She's dealt with a lot of guys who turned out to either be gay or bisexual because she's so busy looking at their face, she ain't paying attention to their mannerisms. And, it's just like, and this is not to say if a guy got a handsome face, he is, but I'm just saying in her case, because she wasn't checking out other things, but like particularly their level of masculinity. And there was some other red flags as well, but, I ain't gonna put her stuff out there too much, right? So I want to ask the women because, especially among men, right? Now, people who follow me, especially the men who follow me on my men's channel, know I'm a big proponent of the body game, right? And it's not to say, because this is just from what women have told me and from personal observation. It's very efficient. Women go crazy over men's body. I mean, you can just look at any exotic dancing video, gigolos, even for some of these women, y'all don't have to admit it, who go down to the islands to hook up with a man. Y'all know y'all ain't going down there because, he got a pretty face. Now, at the same time, there's some women who do prefer a face on a man. And there's actually some deeper science between, if a woman tells me which body part she like, I can tell her I already got insight into her personality, right? So I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to influence anybody's decision. But I want y'all to just share with the men. And I'm going to ask the men once again, let them talk. Let them talk. Because one of the reasons I'm doing this, and I do stuff like this every now and then, really is to let men hear from the horse's mouth. I trust what the women say, or at least respect what you're saying on it. Too often, men will sit around and think y'all checking out one thing and y'all looking at something totally different, right? So that's why I'm saying, look, I want to get it from, I can say it till I'm blue in the face, but if a critical mass of women say, hey, this is what we're looking at, boom. And like I said, I expect women to be all over with this. Some of y'all might be like, y'all like big hands. Shit, y'all might be like, look, you like a big teddy bear person, right? But it's like, okay, is it his body or is it his face? And, you can get in, ladies, you can get into, he needs to be tall, he needs to be stocky, he needs to be burly or whatever. Everybody has their preference. Or if he needs to be just fine, got that fine, pretty face. Or real handsome, drop dead handsome, just be honest about it. But I just want to see. Because, like I said, I've told you what women have told me. And honestly, women have told me over the years, primarily the body. But then, like I said, I've known women, that dude better have a handsome face. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, I wanted to know, want to let men know, because sometimes as men, like I say, as men, we thinking one totally different thing, or we focused on it. Like, there's a whole lot of women who, the man don't have to be drop dead handsome or something. As long as he's not hideous, but, they ain't going to, like, drop him or ignore him just because he don't look like Idris Elba or Boris Cujo or Brad Pitt or whoever the Asian superstar is or Hispanic superstar. All right? But at the same time, some dudes might feel like, well, I'm tall, I'm muscular. Right? And it's not always going to be 100% there either. But I just want to hear from the ladies. Now, y'all don't have to talk about the personality traits. This is pure physical. That's the key to understand. Get this part. It's purely physical. Just let me know on a pure physical basis what's going to catch your attention the most. The man's face or his body. So anyway, that's all I got. I look forward to your answers. Peace and blessings.